Casey at the Bat, a poem by Ernest Lawrence Thayer, and read by Samuel Hastings. The outlook wasn't brilliant for the Mudville Nine that day. The score stood 4-2, but with one winning more to play. And just when Cooney died at first, the Barrows did the same. A sickly silence fell upon the patrons of the game. A straggling few got up to go in deep despair. The rest clung to that hope which springs eternal in the human breast. They thought if only Casey could get but a whack at that, we'd put up even money now with Casey at the bat. But Flynn preceded Casey, as did also Jimmy Blake, and the former was a Lulu and the latter was a cake. So upon that stricken multitude grim melancholy sat, for there seemed but little chance of Casey's getting to the bat. But Flynn let drive a single, to the wonderment of all, and Blake, the much despised, tore the cover off of the ball. And just when the dust had lifted and men saw what had occurred, there was Jimmy safe at second, and Flynn a hugging third. Then from 5,000 throats and more there rose the lusty yell. It rumbled through the valley, it rattled in the dell. It knocked upon the mountain and recoiled upon the flat, for Casey, mighty Casey, was advancing to the bat.
Say, man, you gotta listen to this.
Paul, what do you do? Get out of here. I'm working on my sound production project.
Are you interested in having the best sounding audio in your music production? Look no further. Just go to www.omnimusic.com to find the best music you can put into your production today. That is www.omnimusic.com to find your music sound today. Will you use OmniMusic? Hit the link above today to find out. There was ease in Casey's manner as he stepped into his place. There was pride in Casey's bearing and a smile on his face. And when, responding to the cheers, he lightly doffed his bat, no stranger in the crowd could doubt 'twas Casey at the bat. 10,000 eyes were on him as he rubbed his hands with the dirt. 5,000 tongues applauded when he wiped them on his shirt. Then, while the writhing pitcher ground the ball into his hip, defiance gleamed in Casey's eye, and a sneer curled Casey's lip. And now the leather-covered sphere came hurtling through the air, and Casey stood a-watching it, in the haughty grandeur there. Close by the sturdy batsman the ball unheeded speed. "That ain't my style," said Casey. "Strike one," the umpire said. With a smile of Christian charity great, Casey's visage shone. He stilled the rising tumult, he bade the game go on. He signaled to the pitcher, and once more the spheroid flew. But Casey still ignored it, and the umpire said, "Strike two." "Fraud!" cried the maddened thousands, and echo answered fraud. But one scornful look at Casey and the audience was awed. They saw his face grow stern and cold, they saw his muscles strain. They knew that Casey wouldn't let that ball go by again. Oh, somewhere in this favored land the sun is shining bright. The band is playing somewhere, and somewhere hearts are light. Somewhere men are laughing, somewhere children shout. But there is no joy in Mudville. Mighty Casey has just struck out. Well, that story kind of ended up on a cliffhanger. Not really sure why he would strike out if he's the main character. But if that's what they're going for, and good for them. I'm not going to complain. I didn't write the story. But anyway, I hate cliffhangers.